Today, I'm gonna be making a slime for every zodiac sign. I don't know if you guys believe in zodiac signs. I personally don't, but I love an excuse to be dramatic and roast each other. I'm gonna make the perfect slime for your zodiac sign.
Oh, you're a rapper. Oh, okay.
But I have major beef with some of the signs. So when I get to them, I'm not gonna hold back. So be warned. We're gonna start off with my favorite, Aries. I love being an Aries. We are the babies of the zodiac signs. We're fiery and passionate, which is why I'm dyeing this slime red. I also went with a bingsu base because I feel like we're a little crazy, a little crunchy, but always fun and always a good time. So for the sprinkle mix, I chose some little fires, some stars, and some shiny red hearts. I feel like red is our color. And for the charm, I chose a unicorn horn because I feel like we are the most unique out of all the zodiac signs. And for each zodiac sign, I made a special clay. For this one, we got the ram. We are strong-headed and fierce, so this clay is perfect. There you go, Aries. Keep ramming into every situation with fire and adrenaline. Let's move on to the next one. Next up, we got Taurus, and I feel like Tauruses always know what they want. They're super clear-headed, so I went for a clear slime. Now, green and pink are the colors of Tauruses, so I went for a fuchsia. You guys love your comfort, good food. You love being cozy, and you just love everything that has to do with a nice aesthetic. So for the charms, I went for a little game controller because you love staying at home and being chill, and a little boba bunny drink because we love our good food. That is my rising sign, so kind of represents how people view you. I went for a little bear because bears are super cozy and fluffy, and I feel like that represents a Taurus. I feel like these charms are perfect. Our little boba, our game controller, and of course, for the clay, I made a little bowl. They're stubborn. That represents a Taurus. You guys always want things your way, and so this bowl represents y'all. Well, there you go, Taurus. Let's go to the next one, which is a Gemini. Ooh. Oh, I don't know how to feel about Geminis. Now, Geminis are witty, versatile, and charming, but they're also a little two-faced, which is why I went for a lemon color because, you know, they're sweet, but they're also sour. For the sprinkles, I went for these really cute lemons because I feel like their colors are blues and yellows. And then I grabbed the funniest charms. 2 llamas. I feel like Geminis have 2 personalities, 2 signs. They can switch up. And so we have the duality of llamas. For the clay, we got some twins. This is Martin and that's Margaret. There you go, Geminis. Congrats on being super smart, you know, witty, but also for being two-faced. There you go. The perfect colors for Cancer are white and silver, so our base is already white. And I chose an icy because they're kind of a watery sign. Since their colors are white and silver, I'm gonna leave the base white. And for the sprinkles, I got bubbles because I feel like they're very watery. They can be very sensitive. Each little bubble represents every tear that they shed. But they're also super loyal and kind, courageous, caring, and they make the best friends. Some of my best friends are Cancers. As for the charms, we got a crab, that's like their animal, and then we also got a water bottle to either, you know, store all of their tears or pour it on their face after they're done crying. There you go, it's gonna be all right. And for the clay, we have this really cute little crab with some glitter on it. And I feel like crabs are perfect for Cancers because they're having fun in the sun, but they can also snap at you. So here we go, our crab. I love you, Cancers, no hate. Next up is Leos. Leos remind me of fire, passion, and lions. We're dyeing this slime a nice sunset orange color because it reminds me of the sunset from The Lion King. All right, now we got a nice sunset color. I also went for a snow fizz because it makes great ASMR. For the sprinkle mix, I went for a nice gold shimmering mix because they remind me of the sun, but also they're a little self-centered. They love being like the center of the crowd, and they're also really nice and kind and loyal. And they're very sweet and tall. Aaron's a Leo. The good thing about Leos, besides them being amazing like Aaron, they're courageous like a lion. You know, they'll roar, they'll protect their people. That's why I have a cute little lion. Honestly, this is my favorite slime so far. It's really pretty. Oh, but the next one is a Virgo. have a couple of things to say about Virgos. Virgos are super detail-oriented, sort of worried about life, but that's why they're always one step ahead. They have this refined taste for everything they do, and their color is brown. So I'm gonna dye this slime a nice shade of brown. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the color brown. It reminds me of dirt. But you know, it makes sense because they are earth signs, and they're very connected to nature and very grounded. All right, we got that nice shade of brown. It kind of reminds me of cookie dough. You know what they also remind me of? Spiders. Now you'll look at them and you're like, whoa, they look so cool. They're such interesting, unique creatures. But you also want to step on them, you know? They're kind of a square. Anything outside of their square is not as cool as what's inside of their square. They think they know it all. So that's why we have a nice little cat food. But when worse comes to worse, they're always the most reliable, loyal, and they remind me of a perfect angel with a slightly torn wing. There you go, Virgos. Love y'all. Libras are one of my favorite signs. Honestly, my second favorite besides Aries. My mom and my brother are Libras, and their color is blue. I went for a thick and glossy because usually they have very glossy, beautiful, shiny hair, and they are the most fashionable icons of all the zodiac signs. It only makes sense that their color is blue because it reminds me of the sky, and the sky is so peaceful and balanced, just like Libras are. And of course, they have the best taste in fashion, so I went for a really cute bow and some nice little hearts because they are sweethearts. Literally every Libra that I know always wears the coolest clothes. Christian, for example, he always has an awesome outfit on. So for the clay, we have a golden scale. This is by far the most beautiful, fashionable slime we've made today. There you go, Libras. You guys rock. Keep looking good. Scorpios are resourceful, they're passionate, they're resilient. They also have a very dark soul, which is why we're dyeing the slime black. The slime will be black like the heart of every Scorpio. Scorpios are also born around the time of Halloween, so I got the perfect charms for this. I went for this really awesome Halloween sprinkle mix, and for the charm, I got a spoon because you can use a spoon as a weapon, just like scorpions use their little tail. You can use a spoon. It's perfect for a Scorpio. For how determined, passionate, and focused they are, and also backfire because they can be pretty possessive, like a scorpion. A scorpion is the perfect sign for a Scorpio because of how intense they are. They're really cool looking, but they can stab you in the back if you let them. Next up, we have Sagittarius. Usually, Sagittariuses are the life of the party. They're super optimistic, fun, creative, open-minded, and their color is purple. I'm gonna make this a nice violet shade. And I went with a phloem texture because I feel like they're super bubbly and it just represents their very whimsical personalities. I honestly love Sagittarius people. They're usually the best dancers. I have nothing bad to say about a Sag. You guys are awesome. You're always a great friend and you just want the best for the people around you. You're a fire sign too. I love my fire signs. For the sprinkle mix, I went for something really cute and fun. We got some stars and some moons, but I will say a Sag probably has too many friends and they might ghost you, but they don't ghost you because they don't like you. It's just because they're so busy. And for the clay, I have a nice little bow and arrow that just broke. Okay, so let's put our bow right here. There you go, Sagittariuses. Keep doing your thing, but stop ghosting people. For the next one, they're probably the most successful, no cap. Capricorn. You guys are super patient, smart, but you're also a little pessimistic. Because of all your determination and patience and ambition, I'm gonna dye this green to match the color of money. Capricorns usually end up being the most successful because of their discipline and their motivation and just like desire to have a great life. I feel like Capricorns spend most of their time reading and learning, so I have a cute little book charm. And they're also thinking about how time is running out and how they have to make the most of every moment and make as much money as they can. We got some little money sprinkles and some coffins to represent how time is running out. And of course, Capricorns are the goat, so we have a goat clay. Goats are super cute, but they're a little dumb, which is very ironic because Capricorns are super smart. There you go, Capricorns. Keep succeeding in life. Aquariuses. You guys are humanitarians. You're usually super innovative, imaginative, and free. You're flowing like the ocean, which is why we're doing an icy slime with the color blue. All right, we got a nice ocean color. Aquariuses sound like they would be a water sign, but they're actually an air sign. And for the sprinkles, I went for our fairy water sprinkle mix because they remind me of fairies. They're super majestic. And of course, for the charm, I went for our most unique animal charm I could possibly find. A blue axolotl. You guys are definitely the most unique out of all the zodiac signs, I'll say that. Just like your ideas are always flowing and you're super imaginative, we have a water bearer as your symbol. I will say though, Aquariuses love their independence, so never mess with their freedom because they will leave and they'll never come back. Moving on to the last and final zodiac sign. Pisces are the most dreamy signs out of all the zodiac signs. So their color is also like a sea green. So I'm gonna go for turquoise. I feel like most Pisces end up being musicians or artists. And my moon sign is actually Pisces. So I feel like it really resonates with me. Are probably my favorite sign, but I will say you are very, very emotional, but that's also what makes you so empathetic and intuitive. For the sprinkle mix, I went for some moons and stars because I feel like you're always staring into space, wandering off in your thoughts and drawing out pictures in your head, looking for inspiration. So we have a giant moon as well. But you guys are super watery, you're always flowing in those emotions and taking inspiration from them. So for the clay, we have fishies. Y'all Pisces need to get out of your head. Have you cried today? Well, you need to stop. Go get a sketchbook and start drawing it out. There you go, Pisces. Keep being that artistic, beautiful self that you are. And remember to never give up on your dreams. Well, that's all the slimes for every zodiac sign. Make sure to comment your zodiac sign. And remember, everything I said in this video is completely true. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week.